Alright guys, what's up? So this is chapter 4. We're going to be using a Dremel today, and we're going to be cutting the helmet in half. We're also going to be marking it for the clasp, and then I'm going to be priming it so it'll be ready for use. So you've got your helmet kit here. Nice lovely helmet. It's already been flattened out with the Bondo. I already sprayed it a little bit with some primer. No really reason for that. It's just so I can have an understanding of where the line is, and it'll make it easier later on. So you're going to need your clasp real quick. This is the one you're going to be using for your hinge. I'm sorry, your hinge real quick, and you're going to be using this and drawing out where it needs to be cut. So take it folded like this guy, and you're going to want to kind of line it up to where you're going to need it to be. I'm going to put this phone down for a minute so maybe you can see it, but I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to line it up like this, and I always do the front half of the helmet. You want to just make it as straight as possible, and just take a pen or a marker, and you want to draw a little box around where the latch is going to need to be cut out, because you're going to cut this out in a little bit for this to come in when you Bondo it. So it's better to do this instead of painting it and then finding out later. Alright, so this is your Dremel tool. Let me go plug it in. That probably should have happened beforehand. Alright, so this is your Dremel tool. This one, like I said, it's available at Walmart, Lowe's, anything like that. They start off at about 30 bucks and go up to like 150. I have one that's like $60, I think, 50 bucks. It's not really that expensive, especially if you're going to be using it. You're going to need these sanding discs that are on here. They're kind of hard to see. They look like this when they come in the package. And these will break while you're doing it, so you're not screwing things up. If it snaps, it's just the way that these things work. They're pretty frail. So wear eye protection. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses. I'm not doing it to look cool, because these things are hideous. I know. Alright, so let's get it started. So you're just going to want to follow the line that's in here to begin with. It's probably hard to hear me, so I'm going to try to speak up a little bit. But you're going to want to follow every one of these lines. I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to come back when this has been cut. Alright, so if you followed the line, now you're going to have two halves of a helmet, which, is what the point of doing that was. So next up, what I'm going to do is we're going to cut this little piece in here. See that little marking I made earlier with a pen? That's going to be just where your clasp comes out and whatnot. So we're going to do that real quick. It's the same tool, just a little Dremel with a sanding disc on it. Just going to go right in here. Follow your own line. And you're just going to cut it right out. Really easy, real simple. Next up, I'm going to show you how to prime it, which should be common sense, but just in case, I'll show you that too. Alright, so finally, we're going to get to priming real quick today. Priming is really simple. It's just like spray painting. You're going to want to use a spray paint style primer. This is a clean metal primer. You can also use automotive primers or anything along those lines that are going to serve the same purpose. So you're just going to want to keep a little bit of a distance here, and you're going to need a clean surface, something like a newspaper or cardboard. I use a canvas, but that's just because I like to see what the progress looks like, and it kind of makes a little art piece at the end. That's just a personal thing. Don't do that. It's a waste of $5, but whatever. Anyway, so you're just going to keep it nice and even. Make sure you've wiped it off after you've done the cutting, because that's all that stuff is going to lead to trouble later if you don't. We're going to keep spraying, and that's going to kind of make a coverage. You can do 2 or 3 coats, whatever you feel is needed, but you just want to keep it flat and even. Keep away from overspraying, or you're going to end up with like bubble looking things or slime looking marks. It's gross. You don't want that, and you're going to have to sand that down and repaint. So be careful about where you're painting, and try not to breathe it in, because this stuff stinks. All right, see you next time.